is an Anatolian shepherd dog. They are huge. We are in Turkey since about 3 days now, and so far it's been amazing. We've been welcomed super friendly. The people are really nice, got a lot of smiles in the street. Maybe it's because we look weird, but no, it's like many invitations to some chai, and really nice so far. And we took the high-speed train from Istanbul to Karaman, and from Karaman we took 2 buses today, and now we're here in Taşucu. Maybe you pronounce it like this, maybe completely different. From here we're going to catch the overnight ferry to North Cyprus tonight, and this is interesting in many ways. One thing is that the ferry company has a rating of 1.9 out of 5 stars on Google. At least now in winter it's the only ferry connection we have, so we don't have a choice. So we have to see what happens. Now we're going to the ticket office and hope that they're open, because you also cannot find any opening hours or anything. So it's gonna be a surprise. We got our tickets. They were a bit more expensive than I expected, but I wanted to have something in hand rather than just appearing there with a ticket on my phone, like with all these negative reviews. Now I'm just safe. It's around 100 euros, a bit less I think. We also have a cabin. I'm gonna show you some of the negative reviews because they are crazy. Like, they are mainly from summer, so August, September, July. But the thing is, they have like hour-long delays. Like they didn't even start from here when they should have been already arrived in Cyprus. So yeah, and there's also like a connection, because we are now kind of at the harbor, but this is not the harbor where the ferry starts, and there is a shuttle from the place where you buy the tickets to the actual harbor where the ferry will depart. So that gives us plenty of time to have some nice food and enjoy the coast. The food was amazing, by the way, and really cheap. The waiter was an absolute legend, being nice and friendly. All thought we didn't understand each other's languages, and he even subscribed to my channel. So should you if you like this video. We then went on to explore the little harbor with plenty of boats waiting for the next tourist season to come. I don't know how crowded it becomes in summer, but during wintertime it feels like a laid-back place with many seaside chai and coffee shops and fishermen gathering in the evening hours. At already 8 we went back to the ticket office. There was a minibus arriving and collecting passengers as well as luggage and all other kinds of goods. We saw many people bringing bags full of grains and rice and who knows what back to Cyprus. At the harbor we had to wait until it was time to board. Fortunately, there is a little cafeteria with a roof, because it started to rain pretty heavy. After an hour we were able to go through customs and passport control and board the ship. They have little rooms where you can store your luggage. Okay, we have our cabin. It's quite nice. We have these bunk beds. Good thing, like we, yeah. Verzeih, was ist? Komm her.
Çok ucuz.
All good.
Money Simpson.
I don't know, but I could. This was super funny. This guy tried if the cabins are open to have a look inside, and asked how much they cost, because he thought they are super expensive. And he even came back like 10 minutes later with his wife and asked if she could have a look as well. And they will have a cabin as well next time they take the ferry. Next time.
Yeah.
Where was I? Yeah, bunk beds. It's flooded. We're not sure why. There's also water here. Yes, a lot of water here, and there was a massive storm and thunder, and I think that's why. Okay, there is this thingy missing. Okay, good. no worries. Flooded cabin. Toilet. Let's see. Toilet with a ass cleaner. Very nice. Shower. Well, have been in worse places, definitely. It was a bit confusing to figure out where the reception is because it was not open yet, but like after 10-15 minutes of confusion, the guy at the reception opened and I had to give him the ticket for the cabin, and I got the cabin keys. I gave him my passport as deposit, and tomorrow morning when we return the keys, then I receive my passport back. Okay, it's quite warm here, huh? After exploring the luxurious cabin with the indoor swimming pool, I decided to explore the rest of the boat. It is like most ferries, open to walk around except in the areas that are important for crew and security. But there are plenty of seats outdoors and also indoors, so you can spend the time there as well. On this boat there were more people than I would have expected for this time of the year, but still it was not too crowded. In summer, if the ferry is full or even overbooked, as many of the reviews said, I can imagine that this is no fun at all. Just don't expect a lounge with couches to sleep like the ferries in the Tyrrhenian Sea. This is definitely not going to happen. There is a small cafeteria which sells snacks like nuts and all kinds of drinks. So this seems to be the sun deck for sunny days, not as rainy as today. Behind me is the city, and well, so there are quite a few people here, also some tourists. We've seen a French couple and another dude with a backpack that looks like he's going to hike. Yeah, also many Turkish tourists, or maybe they visit family or have business over there. Compared to the Italian ferries that we are used, it's more crowded for this time of the year. It's not so luxurious, I would say, but like the cabins actually are better, like despite our cabin being flooded, but for some reason it doesn't bother me. Yeah, Chris, well said, well said.
Es kommt aus dem Fenster.
Okay, it got worse. And there was the security chief master or something like this was written on his back, and he had a special tool, but I don't think it really helped. It's still dripping. He said he will come back and mop the floor for us, which is nice. Okay, so the boy who runs also the little cafeteria just came and mopped the floor. And well, okay, it's not dripping anymore. I mean, it will start again, but at least now we have a little blockade here. Very nice. I'm gonna go get something to drink now and give him a little bit of money for his nice service. Amazing. Okay, so it's not that bad. Like after all these bad reviews, I mean, we're not drowning yet, and we're also not delayed yet. We got news from the window. We got a new screw. So yeah, service 10 out of 10 at least, I would say. Like I went there, told them we have like problem with the window, shitload of water in the cabin, and they were like choo choo choo. Yeah, so first it got mopped, then the guy came with a new screw, and now it should stop leaking, actually. Let's not talk about how old this ship is and anything. Well, gonna get us some chai. Okay, so we just learned we're probably not leaving anytime soon. So we're going to sleep. The beds are quite comfortable, by the way. And I guess see you tomorrow. What a view! Cyprus welcomed us with great weather, which is not how I expected it after this night. So don't let the calm water and sunny weather fool you. The night was horrible. We drove through a little storm, like super high waves, and you heard the whole time doors slamming and stuff falling around and people puking. And I was super lucky that we had the room, because when you lie flat you usually don't get seasick. Okay, so anyway, we're here. This is the Beshparmak mountain range. I hope I pronounce it kind of correctly. And this is why we're here. We're gonna hike for about 2 weeks, longer, 15-16 days. We're gonna hike along this mountain range from this cape to the cape on the other side, North Cyprus. Yeah, of course, due to the bad conditions we are a bit late. It's 9 o'clock now, so I think we won't leave the boat before 10 or something. Only 30 minutes after I said this, we were already through customs, got our passport stamped and officially in North Cyprus. The first impression reminded me totally about Malta. Luxury cars in left lane traffic, newly built fancy hotels and real estates. Like Valletta, also here in Kyrenia or Girne in Turkish, the old town is absolutely worth a visit. We also went to the castle that was built around the 7th century by the Byzantines, later the Crusades, and brought into its nowadays shape by the Venetians. You can walk into many rooms of the old castle, have a great view from the top of the walls, and can also visit the Shipwreck Museum, where, of course, a shipwreck is showcased that sank about 300 BC near the Cypriot coast. The flags that you can see here is the Turkish flag on the right, and on the left the flag of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, which is something different than the Republic of Cyprus. And about this I want to tell you something. The Turkish Republic of North Cyprus is something else than the Republic of Cyprus, which is the southern part of the island. The northern part, so the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, is only recognized as a real country by Turkey. Basically, the rest of the world sees this as occupied land. This is the situation like 1983. So it's a bit difficult also for tourists to understand how the situation is and if we are now allowed to cross the border to the south or not. Because this is what the Austrian Foreign Ministry says, and I quote: "The direct entry of Austrian citizens into the unrecognized Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus by sea and air is considered unlawful by the Republic of Cyprus and can also be punished under criminal law if necessary." Okay, I don't really know what that means exactly, because I read on various sites of the internet that when you arrive by plane, for example, at the airport in North Cyprus and then directly go to the south, you will not get any trouble. I also read in 2 private blogs that nowadays it's not that strict anymore, that you can expect at the border that some police officer will tell you, no, you're bad, blah blah blah, but they will let you through anyway and you don't have to fear any legal prosecution. So I don't want to get into politics too much anyway, and we also don't plan to go to the south. But I just think it's really interesting, the situation, and maybe if somebody watches this who is also planning to come here, and maybe you're interested in this too, and maybe also somebody is watching it that already has done that, then please let us know in the comments about your experience. If you went to jail, I don't hope so, or if it's just no problem at all. I would be really interested in this topic. Okay guys, that's basically it. That's the video. We survived the horror ferry, which turned out not to be that bad at all. Yeah, we are now in the middle of the preparations for the Beshparmak trail, a very, very unknown long distance hiking trail here in the northern part of Cyprus, and we're gonna start it in 2 days. So when this video is being published, we are already on the trail, I hope so at least, and are hiking. And so I don't really know when the next video will be out, but it will certainly be about the long distance hike, about the Beşparmak trail. So if you don't want to miss out on that video, then please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, do whatever you like. Take care about yourself and have a good time. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!